What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wolfcryer here with my Friday Night Diablo video. So this week is going to be a recap of Season 9, Week 1. Alright, so there's been plenty of things happening this week. Let's see, we're going to review some of the basic things that happened and touch on the leaderboards and what that's shaping up to be for Season 9. So, big bug this week. It seems that red soul shard gem was being abused to the point where people were completing GRs that they probably shouldn't have been able to because they constantly had the full buff from that red soul shard gem and were able to keep it for the entire GR. What they were doing was getting that red soul shard gem and placing it on a level 1 character, power leveling that person, and it was stacking the time rather than refreshing each time that they leveled. It was instead stacking up into a monumental total number of time for the bonuses on that gem. And then they were just switching gear to their real gear, their awesome GR pushing gear. They didn't even need the gem anymore, and they were having that full buff plus their regular gear. They were going in, knocking out a high level GR, and boom, nice and easy. But it definitely looks like that has been fixed. Thank you, Blizzard. And then we had the issue with the 64-bit server, and it was not properly working, and they wanted you to leave your communities, and that would help, but thankfully they fixed that as well, to the best of my knowledge, so that has also been fixed. There have been plenty of lag issues this week, probably mainly because it's the beginning of the season and there's a lot more people playing. There usually is during the first 2 to 3, sometimes 4 weeks of the season. It bumps up the amount of people playing it and lags the servers a bit. So that's the basics for that. For me personally, I've been able to get my 66 done with my Burning Gen Monk, and I don't even have gear for it. It took me like 15 to 18 tries to get my Royal Ring of Grandeur, to get the gear for it. I haven't pushed much with it because I only have one ancient weapon and one other piece that is ancient. I'm working on gearing up, getting some Caldescent's gems going, and so forth. So we'll see how that progresses as we go. I'm still looking for being top 300 with that build. That is my goal for season number 9. So let's take a look at the leaderboards, ladies and gentlemen. The 4-man leaderboard is still going to be, it looks like, the 2 monk, 1 bar witch doctor, where you have a Rakiers, Firebats witch doctor, a Raiment generator, DPS monk, a support monk, and a support barb. That does seem like that is going to stay for the 3rd season in a row. Unless something out of the blue comes up, I don't expect any major changes to that. But you never know, because as seasons progress, sometimes the meta changes mid-season. For your solos, let's start with Monk, because that's what I play the most. For your top 25, you are pretty much looking at mainly R6, Raiment Spirit Generator builds. As, let's pick Wessy Boy. There you have it, your basic 6-piece Raiment set. 2-piece Shenlongs, you're running Flying Dragon, Depth Diggers, you got your Lefebvres and your Spirit Guards for defense, as well as your String of Ears. Sometimes they switch that out for a Witching Hour for more damage. And he's running the Royal Ring so that he can run his Lefebvre's Soliloquy, which gives you more damage reduction, which is definitely necessary with this build. The other build in your top 20 is your Sun Wuko's Lashing Tail Kick build. This will probably be phased out for an LON build once people start getting their ancient gear for it and that sort of thing. But right now, Sun Wuko's LTK has done an 85, which is awesome. R6 has done an 88. In the top 25, there is also at 82 GR or higher, there is a Innis Generator Monk and a Innis EP Monk. So that's pretty good to see that those are currently represented in the top 25. So there's 4 builds right now. I don't know how Innis are going to perform this season, but so far people are playing them. For your solo Witch Doctor, we are looking at Arakir's Firebats for the most part. That's pretty much everything on the top 10. Top 10 for Witch Doctor is really easy. It's Arakir's Firebats build. Definitely their best build since the Barber was nerfed. I don't see anybody going anything else for high level pushing. Same with Crusader, which is odd actually. For Crusader, your top 10 is all Faithful Memory Blessed Hammers. No LON Bombardment in the top 10, which I do still think is a very viable build. Probably still gonna battle with this one for the top 10. We'll have to wait and see on that. But right now, it's all Blessed Hammer. Now for Barbs, they are also very varied. But at rank 1, we've got the Charge build with the 6-piece Immortal Kings, 4-piece Rakers, and you've also got Whirlwind represented in the top 10, which is very, very cool to see, ladies and gentlemen. And the other one in the top 10 that you're looking at is the Weight of Earth, the Leapquake build. And Wizard. Wizard currently owns the number 1 spot. If we look at Wizard, we are looking at dun dun dun. Not what you would expect. The top 2, a 94 and a 94. These were not done with Firebird's Archon, which does make up pretty much the remainder of the top 10. But these 294s were actually done with a lightning build using 6-piece Telrashes, 4-piece Veers, the Mantled Heel Ring, and the Paralysis passive, which is wicked cool. Somebody definitely found a way to work that Mantled Heel into a top GR build. Now, I don't know how far these can go, but they've already completed a 94 1 week into the season. That is crazy. Both under 1,000 Paragon, which 963 and 949 is nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure. That's a lot of Paragon in 1 week. But, like I said, they've already completed 94 using Lightning Wizard builds. So there you have my rough rundown of the leaderboards. Guys, in the comment section below, tell me how you're enjoying Season 9. What are you playing? How you liking it so far? You having any issues finding gear like I was with that Royal Ring of Grandeur? That was insane. Took me 2 days to find it doing Act 1 bounties, which was kind of BS. But whatever. RNG for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how you're liking Season 9 so far. Comment below, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You guys have a great night. Peace.